So, a very good morning to all the viewers who are watching the video at present. I am from the team of Mission Iceland with Integrity. So, in this analysis, we'll be having the economic speed bumps S but not breakdown. So, economic speed bumps S but not breakdown. So, it becomes a scenario of discussion, becomes a scenario of matter when we usually discuss about. Sorry for the sound which usually been generated. So here we will be having a clear discussion on the economic speed bumps yes but not breakdown. So इस वीडियो में खास करके हम the GDP gross domestic product if you can say that gross domestic product uh, the policies, the interventions, the government's rules, as well as the import export duties, as well as how what the situation of COVID-19. So all the things we'll be discussing in regards with, in reference with the Nepal's vulnerability, which usually linked with the lack of programmatic policies, intervention, and abrupt move towards self-sufficiency. Okay, so these all things will be a matter of discussion. These all things will be a matter of concern about how the average or Nepal's central bank statistics shows that country's inflation average to 7.154 in the current fiscal year, which is the highest in the last 27 months. So it becomes it becomes the inflation rate which is nearly which can say that nearly higher than what expected, right? So this becomes a matter of discussion about the emerging scenario that is all about worries trending to the country's debate to the GDP ratio, which is crossed to 40% in the second quarter of the fiscal year. What is needed to be pursued physical management plan that is indeed to the boost and demand and empower micro, small, medium enterprise with soft institutional liquid support to emerge from the shocks, okay, caused by BPO defect to tune to 258 billions. The decrease in resistance flow inflow and the fall of the foreign exchange reserve by 14.3% to NRI 171 billion. So and from 399.0 billion in mid-July 2021, industry needs hand holding by the government, such as rationalization of taxes, such as collaborating efforts in which it helps in increasing the economic productivity and migrating the systematic approach, okay, सिस्टमेटिक अप्रोच टू द इकोनॉमिकल फ्रंट. सो इस वीडियो में खास करके मैं किस लिए पढ़ा, क्योंकि इमर्जिंग सिनेरियो जो कि है इसमें क्या है, जैसे कि हम जानते हैं अगर प्ले ऑफ में वी कैन से दैट एट द फर्स्ट 6 ओवर्स में जैसे कि क्रिकेटर्स अपना वाइब्रेंट रूप दिखाता है, अपना जो कि विजिलेंट रूप दिखाता है by making sixes, by making fours, or the next scenario is by building a trust with the bowler where he should have or he should have to play or she should have to play with a very efficient manner. So here in the scenario we should not be having a lot of vigorant manner, but we should have to move progressively, even though the all the players are in a specified circles, but still there are certain limits, there are certain boundaries which you have to follow. That's the reason here it has been mentioned about emerging scenario of how actually the country has been watching about how the increasing the GDP as well as the fall of GDP also, which is been mentioned here. So, showing an upward trend that is needed to be consolidated, India will undoubtedly go to the extra miles to help Nepal ensure the speedy and comprehensive recovery. Okay, India has not hesitated in being genius on the incoming or to Sri Lankan help despite political consideration, which might have suggested other approaches. In Nepal's cases, Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Dube is known friend of India who likes to accord priority to development rather than playing the political gallery. So this is recent visit to Indian successful in terms of reaching importance under the economical cooperation project. So there are different projects which I have already said where Cesar in his recent visit has been signed an agreement with the different ongoing projects. Okay, whether it is electricity, or whether it is building bridges, whether it is rail connection, everything which has been here. So then after we'll be going to the uh, to the to what the question usually arises is what Nepal's national economy is facing today is a sort of crisis in the making. Okay, so where of late government is finding it difficult to overlook the difficult trade defect, but unfortunately with the wrong placed measure such as curbing the autonomy of the Nepal Rashtriya Bank and lifting import par see, instead of making intervention for much needed structural economy reform. The NRB underlines problems areas such as rising inflation, BPO defect, decreasing in the resiments. Okay, so these all things plays a matter of discussion. So then we becomes a matter of discussion about tension between the financial minister Jayendra Sharma and Governor of Central Bank Prasad Adhikari, and Mr. Sharma's defeating the Adhikari of the all failures, discharging his responsibility for undoubtedly contributed uncertainty. So I hope you will get an understanding regarding that. So because it becomes a discussion about how the economy has been stipulated as well as controlled. So that is what here it has been given an unplanned policy, an unplanned intervention, which usually leads to lot of difficulties. That is all about pragmatic policy, which has been mentioned here. So I hope you have got an idea regarding all the stuffs which has been written here about how the government has been reconstructing their own way, even if the Nepal's government fails in different aspects. We are there to help because Sher Bahadur is also a friendly mate of PM Modi. So that's here I want to say you all. So let me end the video here itself. Thank you.